heads. But mind them who is in charge.
No, but could we just tell him how to work?
Tippy, you make my bed and shine my floors before I whip you out here. Yes, Mistress Fortuna, I ain't wantin' to get whipped.
Don't say ain't, Emma. It's not proper now.
Yes, Mama. Now, gal, you done it. I'm gonna have to whip you until your back is full of stripes.
Emma, go and fetch Naomi out there in the field and bring her to me.
I will, Mama.
You go right now, 'cause your mama said so.
Yes, Mama.
Emily, you shouldn't have our daughter outrun her nigger errands.
How else is she going to learn how to treat him? You spoil her rotten. Next thing you know, you'll have her eating chocolate cake at every meal.
He's just my future prophet, honey.
Could there be any lighter? The younger one could pass for your daughter if she wasn't your bastard.
I'm gonna go fetch me some water.
Mama wants you to get to her right now, Naomi. You better get right now, gal, for the master will whip you for sure.
Yes, Miss Emma.
Not you, gals. Just your mama. You may continue working in the field.
Yes, Emma.
I'm not Emma to you. I'm Miss Emma to you now.
Look at her, Birdie. Stands there all slack-jaw.
Like the nigger ain't got nothing better to do.
Oh, she got something better to do. She's gonna snap these green beans here. You sit with her and make sure she do it right, Birdie.
But mistress, stop your porch nigger
You
work.
go on, Birdie. Your back talk is about to get on my last nerve. I don't care if you're my mammy.
Yes, mistress.
I swear, you forget you were a nigger first and nothing more.
You forget who nursed you till you were 3-year-old.
Now line up, y'all.
Hurry up with my wash before I take the whip to you.
Yes, Emma.
You'll call me Mistress Welch. Don't you dare get familiar with me, gal.
I'm sorry, Mistress Welch. I apologize.
Apologize. Don't talk like you're higher than me, gal. You better keep your uppity ways off my property, 'cause you are my property. You hear me, Trash?
I mean no offense to Master Welch's property.
His property? What do you mean by that?
I mean nothing.
Because you're nothing. You and your pig ninny bastard children. When you're done here, you're going over to Mistress Marceau and get her wash.
Yes, Mistress. Mistress Welch.
Stop yesing me and go now.
Hold on there, Naomi. Now, mistress. Don't let our Naomi get you all worked up. She knows she got to work long and hard unless she get the whip now, don't you, Naomi?
If I had my druthers, I'd set the whip to her back every day, morning, noon, and night.
Come now, Emily. We all know you ain't got the strength of the druthers to whip any nigger, let alone Naomi. Ain't that right, Naomi? See, missus? Naomi won't give you no more trouble. She got the welts on her back to prove it, don't you, Naomi?
I won't be satisfied till this black heifer's in the ground with her bastard progeny.
Naomi can't do you any harm.
Every day her presence reminds me that you lay with jungle whores and let your bastards run free in my fields.
My fields, my property.
Then get rid of your property. I want them separated, wailing for their kin forever, or you will find them dead in their shacks.
You will do no such thing, wife. You will not tell me what to do as if you was my father. I will sell my property when it suits me to, and no sooner. Naomi bore me my profit, and I will sell her when she can bear me no more.
2 days hence. I want them gone. Call the auctioneer and get your money for your profit.
Hold on, Naomi. Listen, gal, I'm sorry about that little display back there. You're not making this easy on me. You understand my predicament?
I understand you sold 3 of my babies out of my arms, and that you and Mistress Welch ain't got the heart of kindness to let me keep my children.
Why would you say that? You got these two. That is the way of it. Best you remember that is the way of it, gal.
I've never forgotten.
I have something for you, Miss Naomi. These are for you and your girls in case you get separated. Now, here is where you will meet the conductor. And along the river, you'll see a safe house with Mrs. Williams' quilt over her north side railing.
I don't know how to thank you.
You can thank me once you are up north, across the border, and settled.
Where's Dr. Marceau?
My husband is securing your passage. She comes in 2 days to the border.
Yes, 2 days.
What is it, Miss Naomi? You are going to get out of here.
2 days hence.
Oh, and could you please tell Master Welch that poor Ned died under my husband's care?
Oh, poor Ned died?
Yes, I believe the whip was too much for him.
Well, he in a better place than that Welch plantation.
Yes, thank the Lord. Tell him he doesn't need to worry about a burial. We put him in a plot behind the house.
See a big star?
I see it.
That's the North Star. Folks use it to get north. They follow the North Star by night and they hide by day. Do you think you can do that?
We can do that. Can't we?
You'll help her.
Them clothes ain't gonna hang themselves, gal. Did you hear me, gal? I said...
I heard you just fine. I don't recall the master giving you a whip so you can rule over me.
You doing as I say is as good as Master Welch telling you. I see. You think you better than me? You think you're somebody to reckon with? Just a nigger about to lose her child to the auction block.
And what you know about it? Master can sell you just as fast as anyone else.
Mistress never gonna sell me 'cause I her beloved.
You won't be cowed to the master? Want to keep your high-minded house nigga status? That's to sold all your babies. What you got left?
I gonna tell Master you was sassing me.
Go on, then.
You too high-minded for a field hand. You was up to something. Mistress Emily? Mistress Emily? Mistress Emily?
What is it, Birdie? I am not in the mood for your hollering.
That nigga there got something cooking under her hat.
Well, what? Birdie, I don't have time for your tempers.
But Mistress What?
Hush now, Birdie. I haven't had you whipped before. Do you want me to start now?
No, Mistress Welsh.
You didn't say anything about Rose to Naomi, did you?
Of course not. Do you think I want to hear her wailing and hollering when you sell your bastards in front of her?
I'll get the iced tea.
Oh, no, Will will bring it out to us. Please stay, dear. This concerns all of us. Thank you, Will. Oh, this looks so delicious.
Kate, Will Tom?
I don't want to ruin your appetite, but, Master Welch cut his tongue out for trying to run away when he was young.
He brought him here because he wouldn't quit bleeding. I had to patch the poor child up.
Does he have to go back?
No, he thinks he died.
How can he think that?
Because we told him so.
And he believed you?
Master Welch doesn't have the sense of a blade of grass. I told him he died. He believed me. And that was that.
I think they're doing fine over there besides that.
If you want one of those cookies, you bet.
I will meet you here. The conductor, she will meet us here by the bramble bushes in the woods. Now she has word that I have 3 passengers.
Miss Naomi, what is it?
Just want to make for certain that my girls will be safe and gone before the master finds out. We all get up at first light. And then sometimes there's a count of all of us. And one time, a slave did run off, and Master Welch whipped another while we all stood watching, until his cabinmate confessed that he had escaped. Then he set the dogs, set the posse, but by that time it was too late. He was already long gone. It's happened 5 times before.
What are you saying? Let that man whip you for time's sake?
That alone would give me the night and the day for all my girls to be gone.
And you would be dead. I will not let that man whip you. I will march down there and take a whip to him myself.
Fix me, doctor. If I can hold out, you'll fix me, won't you, Dr. Mason?
The last time he whipped you, he almost killed you.
My girls are safe. You need not worry about me. But if I do bear the whipping, you'll fix me, doctor. And then you can tell Master Welch that I died, like you did Ned. I know there's nothing back there but empty graves.
My. Mr. Smith must have plenty of chores for y'all to do.
Yes, mistress, she did.
Oh, that nigga gal is up to something.
Oh, you know not what you say, Birdie.
You see how she sassed me, mistress? She up to something sinister. I ought to beat it out of her.
I got a better idea. Master Welsh, give me your whip.
Mistress?
Give me the whip, Hogan. If Naomi got something to hide, then I will beat it out of Birdie. Take her to the tree.
Come on, boy. Let's give you your first taste of blood.
Come now, Birdie. We know Naomi can't lie. She's just a good little nigger. I doubt you go 10 stripes without her confessing all if there is something to tell.
Oh, mistress.
Give me the whip, Emily. We both know you don't have the strength for such a bustle.
You take this whip from me, Hogan, and I'll whip you in front of all your niggers. I want Rose to watch. I want her to see as I whip my poor mammy on account of her mama being alive. Get her over near now. Well, Naomi, last chance to save one of your own. Very well. You see what you made me do, Naomi? You let me whip my mammy. What you made me do? You have nothing to say, and you let me whip my mammy. Oh, you wicked, wicked girl.
If there is some dishonesty here, Naomi, it will be found out, and you will receive what Birdie got tenfold.
Someone help my mammy. Someone help my poor Birdie.
To see what he could chop, 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 but all that he could chop, chop, chop was the bottom of the deep blue chop, chop, chop. A sailor went to China, China, China to see what he could China, 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 but all that he could China, China, China was the bottom of the deep blue China, China, China. A sailor went to...
Mama, these are the nicest clothes I ever had. They're so beautiful.
They are beautiful. I didn't want you to go to North in rags, so Mistress Marceau and Prudence gave them to you. So you be sure to leave them in your prayers now. It's good girls. Got your bonnets?
No.
Oh, thank God you were able to get away.
The whole plantation is asleep, including Master Welch.
That's good. We have to travel with haste through the woods. The conductor waits in the thicket.
There is still time for you to join them.
There's not enough time as it is. I need time for Master Welch to think my girls are hiding, not run off.
Well, then we should get going. Are you the conductor?
'Tis I.
I have 2 cargo ready to board your train.
That'll do for now. Come on, Shiz. I'll bring your mom on the next train, if the Lord allow. We best be going. I'm coming back for you in 2 seasons, or when the Lord deem possible.
Yes, Miss Tubman. She'll be here, along with the rest.
I know you's up to something and let me get whipped for it, too.
I know not what you say here.
I saying, whatever you's up to won't matter. Master Wells say you're gonna sell your gals up from under you, and what you got to say about that?
I got nothing to say about that.
Wait, chillins. I raise all this here noise, not a stir.
They sleep like logs.
I tell Master what for. He'll sell you too, so you never see them guys again.
All right, come on now, line up, y'all. I'm counting the property. Come on now. Get to it. Line up so I can count you. Where are your 2 gals at, Naomi? This line don't include them now?
No, sir.
So where they at, gal?
You want me to whip it out of you? Come on, boy. Let's give you a first taste of whipping.
But Miss Naomi, Uncle.
Miss Naomi, you will help me put the stripes on her back, or I will send you back up the river to Illinois right this minute.
You're not gonna give her a couple pats now, are you? You make her wish she was dead.
I'm about to, missus.
Where are her paganinies? I want them to watch her wail. That'd be my delight.
She will not tell me.
Oh, ain't that what the whip is for? You will beat it out of her lest she make a fool of you in front of your daughter.
Girls, Naomi. Where you hiding them?
Your bastards, my dear Hogan, have probably run off.
They did run off. They ain't in the shacks and the belongings is all gone.
Well, can't have gone far. Come on, Robert.
Only if you promise not to whip them.
I promise. Not to whip then, if that will make you feel better. Well, thank you, benevolent Lord Robert.
What am I supposed to do with Naomi while you're hunting pickaninnies?
Leave her there. After I find them, I will drag her to Dr. Marceau.
Oh, good. Some more of your slaves can die under him. You talk about profit when they're always dying under that crackpot.
Emily, I cannot fight you and the niggers. I will be right back.
You see what she did to me? I thought she was something.
Marceau! 3 weeks I brought Naomi here. Bring her out to me. Was my Negro healed up?
I'm sorry to say your nigger died of her wounds.
Hell, you say. Damn it, man. How many of my niggas you got buried in your backyard?
Well, there was Ned. Then there was Ben. He had a cold that turned into consumption. And then there was Nan.
Hell, I'm losing my money on them and your voodoo medicine.
You are beating them half to death.
May we see her grave?
Certainly. Right this way. Did you ever find Naomi's girls?
No. We believed them drowned.
Have my stocks buried back here.
We did our best for all of them. Sorry.
Hello.
Oh! Hello, Robert. I did not see you coming up.
Apologize for that. Got some mail for you here.
You return home this evening?
I am.
Oh, well, you have a safe journey.
Dear Miss Nellie, you promised me one day that I could thank you when we were all in the North, safe and settled. And now I thank the Lord Jesus that I am able to do so. God bless you all the days of your life for all that you have done for me and mine and so many others. You'd be happy to know that my days are full with work and play with my girls. It is more than I can hope for and be thankful for. As for the children sold from me, I know I will never see them again on earth. But I will see them, you, Prudence, and dear Dr. Marceau, when we all pass into the Gloryland.
So, what inspired you to write a story about slave narrative? You know?
Yeah, Gloryland was coming out of a few things. I was listening to an old-timey kind of Appalachian gospel CD called Gloryland, and I thought that was a great jumping-off part since some of the lyrics talk about slavery. And also, I had been reading some slave narratives, like the one about Harriet Jacobs, which I highly recommend. And so I was inspired to write a movie. It wouldn't be great to write a slave movie. You know, it's a period film, and I wanted to. I've seen some slave narratives recently, and usually they're about male slaves, and I wanted to write one about a female slave, and just use that as a jumping off point to going back to this, period films. It's like not to say I'm obligated to write a slave movie because I'm a black woman, but I wanted to really just kind of honor that struggle through cinema.
Initially, you were going to direct with the script, but you had to step in as the actress, as the main actress, the lead. And I was wondering, how was that switch for you? Ended up me being the director for it.
Originally being the actress, and I thought, okay, and I wasn't planning on being the actress. I was just going to direct it, but that transition was a little difficult because my brain was still in director mode, and I didn't want to do both. I just thought, God, it's gonna be a lot to chew, and giving it to you to direct, that was easy, but my brain was still in control mode of a director and not going into being an actress. So it was difficult to hand over the baton completely. Not out of control, I just was so used to carrying it that I had to unglue my hand from the baton and become the actress, become the character, and that was the hard part. That was the transition. I didn't even realize until you mentioned for me to let go, so I can be the full character. So that was obviously the most difficult part at first, and then once I did, it was easy, to let go.
Well, describe your experience being directed by James, by your son, and this being his first directing experience too.
The first time, I was proud. I was really impressed with your approach, and I loved watching you prepare in the morning for our shooting day. And and of course I'm going to be proud of my kids, but I have reason to be, and I was impressed by your fastidiousness. Even when you were a little kid, you were very fastidious, and so I wasn't surprised that you were able to just tackle your first directing gig. I felt like you were prepared for it, and it was a lot of fun. I mean, I felt like as an actress that I was able to really entrust my soul to you, because you're very sweet and you're very patient, but you're also your eyes are very much watching it. It's almost like like how a child watches their parents and everything they do. It was interesting to see my own child, an adult, watching me, analyzing everything I'm doing as in another character, and knowing all my tics and everything, and knowing how to paint the brush of this character. I thought that was very fascinating. I enjoyed the process. I thought it was a lot of fun.
And actually, kind of the reverse question of that. James, what was it like directing Mom? She's a great actress, and but jumping into the role as director and then directing Mom. Tell us about that.
Well, I think it was easy to work with. You're a good actress. You're a great actress, I think. But it was like you mentioned. There was this moment where I had to kind of let you know I got everything under control, so you can concentrate on just being the acting. And I'd say it was very fluid, and easy to work with and fun. And to direct you.
Just real quick, kind of on the line of directing, this is your first directing experience in directing film, James. What were the challenges, joys, and discoveries in making your first film?
Yeah, this was this is my first film. For a while I'd been feeling I wanted to direct film and even stage. This was because I grew up. We're helping you with the plays and acting in them as well. But I remember I felt like I wanted to have a hand at maybe directing, and had some ideas. And so this is the first time, and it felt like it felt easier than I thought. At first, it's a lot of work being a director, but it also felt like this is kind of something I've been meant to do. I've always been kind of fastidious and paying attention to detail and kind of a Hawkeye in looking at things. So yeah, it was.
I thought you took like a duck to water to it. I was across the field watching you prepare for a shot that I was going to be in, and I thought this is coming very natural to him, and it felt like it was a definitely a mark in the change of your direction and career choice in life.
Yeah.
It led you to applying to.
Yeah. This is what I submitted for applying to DePaul, and it must have been part of how I got into DePaul. So yeah.